seen with Irithyll have also been a loss. You put Eman on the Irithyll, and it just takes away a whole lot of power of Eman in the gold lane. And again, one of a signature pick for Ogwen there. The Kufra comes in.
This is going to be interesting. It does mean that engaging for either side is going to be a little bit awkward. Strong counter-engage potential all through. Which draft are you liking more, LaFell?
Honestly, I feel like Bigetron has higher highs compared to Team Falcons. But again, we've been talking about the execution. If they can play around the Jawhead and the Suyo, absolutely amazing draft.
Okay, with that being said, we're going to leave it to our casters, Eterna, and as well as Mirko to
have a bigger say as to how these neutral objectives will go.
Okay, for the airstrike coming down as well up top. It's going to be a full dive, but it's going to be first blood over for Miranda. Annabelle walking up, gets the Soul Sever count. TZ taken down too. A good start.
Is this... Wait a second, Light.
Ejector, Blade Surge, another kill to Annabelle. 2-0 up now, BTR.
Wow, 1,000 gold lead already in the first 3 minutes of the game, and this is what we were talking about earlier on. For the airstrike onto Few.
Oh,
what?
A solo kill for Moreno. Matchup, but BTR, oh, again Luke, able to get the ejector there with the help of Light. Gets the punch down and now a kill. It feels like a complete...
Concealed play coming through.
Uh-oh, flicker out from Few already early on as Kaltisi still holds on to there. Luke gonna be caught again, but it's only just Luke as Amon dives into the back with a heavy crossbow. Annabelle caught in the back as well. Flapteezy picks up the kill. Amon's still going for the free hits, but it's only onto Ogwen. Team Falcons. Team Falcons have read out their rotation completely. Ogwen goes in for Charge Revenge. Luke will be able to go for the pin down with Fist Crack too. A lot of resources placed down the ejector to disengage. Kaltisi obliterated Amon there. And now the shots are coming down with the feathered airstrike locking onto Kaltisi. It's Flap going in deep to cancel it out.
And that's the damage from...
Falcons. Mostly, it's not Super Marco, who's currently 2,000 gold ahead against Amon. If the airstrike gets used up onto Flapteezy of all people. Fist Crack too. Light goes in for the ejector. A big blunder for BTR. Ogwen walks in, Light is down. And it's Super Marco who gets another.
Yet, focus on getting the purple buff first. Wait a second, that's a catch.
Uh-oh, Tyrant's Revenge and the Rage plus everything there. Both the L's of BTR.
Shield goes down, wait a second.
Two-man stun from Luke. No one there to follow it up, though. Disconnected. BTR Amon, very low, gets shot down by Super Marco. Threading the needle. Super Marco as we get into the 13th minute of the game.
And right now, Amon has to clear that top side turret as well. The minions are still pushing in favor of Team Falcons PH because of the lack of inhibitor turret. Wait a second.
Again, you can see Ogwen walking up, able to find Light there with Times Badge and the range of the back line. It's going to be a flicker out for Miranda. Luke gunned down by Super Marco. And Team Falcons get everything. Am out of the bush. Recall safe.
To try and look for a defense without Luke as well as Light. It's 9 seconds for him to respawn back into the game.
With the nature still available for Super Marco. Great response from BTR there. You saw the angle. No one in nature for Super Marco, but they still have a big lord coming down. Ogwen taking out Annabelle, finding the assassination to the side, dodging away from the Sanguine Claws as well, as that's going to be the mid lane with the lord dealt with. Bottom lane, it's a turret siege down by Falcons very slowly, but surely. 3 base turrets down. Amon going in again. Flapteezy goes in for
maybe right before they go in for the team fight. So far, they haven't been able to find it, but Light goes in again.
Oh, great flick around. Now Luke, though, able to find them all in the Fist Crack. It's going to be Ogwen taken very low. Still Annabelle in the back as well. Immortality can be popped as Light gets taken down, but Annabelle is looking for the kill. Able to find Few. Gets out again. Now it's the kite back from Moreno. A 2-for-1. Few taken down for Light and Annabelle.
Annabelle was trying his best, man, in the back line, looking for that kill over onto Few. Was able to get it, but the fact that he's traded back means that they don't have any retribution here. Amon looks like he's going for a re-engage.
He already used the heavy crossbow earlier. Does not have the sprint. Super Marco, does he have the win of nature as he jumps back forward? Moreno used the feather airstrike earlier. Flapteezy gaining control again. No retribution for the side of BTR. Amon trying to look for this. Kaltisi is getting whipped down. Now it's going to be Ogwen with the Tarnished Revenge and the Rage, finding Luke to give Marco a legendary, as that's Amon jumping to the back with the Win of Nature as well. A saving grace, perhaps, but Flapteezy is going to chase him down. Now looking for those shots onto Amon. He buys the immortality, but no one's there to save him. Feather airstrike comes in, takes no one down. Super Marco with Kaltisi gets the last hit down on Moreno. And now it's up to Light and Annabelle. Another round of BTR versus Falcons. Annabelle walking up. Immortality down for Super Marco. No one in nature used up as well to shut down for Annabelle. He finds the immortality in time. Jumps back in now onto Few. But the Bat Feast damage. That DOT was on it. Bad impact too. Meanwhile, the minions in the base will end the game for Team Falcons.
Team Falcons 1-0 now for Bigetron Esports.
A thumb war. Ooh,
I like it.
This works out. We were
like
looking for a way to kind of disengage from these types of plays, a ways to kind of like slow down the fight if necessary against Team Falcons, and this is one way of doing it. Now, LaFell, thoughts on both the drafts before we start heading into the game?
Question for me, I feel like Falcons draft is more synergistic and easier to use.
Yes.
So this is one of those drafts, you don't really have to think so much about your mechanics, just think about the macro, and that really favors them.
I like the ideas here. Team Falcons currently a point up on Bigetron Esports as we start heading into game at number 2 of this best-of-5 series here in the quarterfinals.
Right there. Oh, look at the dive from the Sacred Beast. Light able to get that implosion down, but that's going to be first blood. Is now Super Marco dives in as well. A full dive, and this time it's Team Falcons that start out with a 3-kill lead plus the neutral
I
objective.
think that Bigetron Esports really need to consider now. Do they want to go for the 50-50 contest again?
Uh-oh, Tsunami Slam, Implosion, the fist crack combo together! That's the combo they were looking for! And this time they find it, but Super Marco is going to go in as well with the SOD. Lifted up in place again as the Purify gets out, but they want to go for the chase. Moreno still on him, Lantern Flare! Moreno gets a double, and BTR are back.
Wow, just like that. Just like that, off that entire team fight that was, created by Luke as well as Light. This is what happens
To go
when...
for a Flicker Implosion.
Oh.
Without a Flicker, he knows there's no Purify! And he gets another!
Decisive, another kill over FLPH.
No, now it's Flat walking up again! He doesn't have Flicker to escape this time. He goes back in and gets quelled by Annabelle.
You know what? I think you're right. Out before they could go in for this team fight. Again, FLPH.
This time jumping on FLPH again in the bottom lane. Super Marco able to take out the turret now, as that's going to be the dive. Feather airstrike coming in with SOD2. Annabelle in the midst of it all jumping in. Now gets shot down. Annabelle will be clawed down by Ogwen. Now Moreno is able to Oh, hold up.
That's
Crimson
a pause.
Beacon. That's a pause.
That fell for accompanying us for just a bit, but here in these team fights as he gets taken down, 1v1.
Annabelle? Oh, not going to be solo killed. Trying to go for a fight in the end, gets soloed, but he did buy a little bit more time for the rest of the team to try to go for this pickoff, even though I don't think Marco...
Difference is now, Lord is already at quarter health.
Annabelle looking for the red tree right now as Caltese walks in. Annabelle still picks it up now as Light's able to get the shove down on the flat, but Annabelle will be disintegrated by Super Marco, who landed the SOD. Light falling as well to the claws of Caltese as Luke is left to fend for himself. One straight push into the mid lane. 20 seconds on the death timers as Luke is brought far into the enemy lines.
But it was Bigetron Esports to pick up the Lord, but I don't think it's going to be enough time. They're going to go for the end here.
12 minutes.
That's it.
6 seconds on him. On a wipeout will do it. Team Falcons now on match point, flying high in the sky.
No Lord, no problem. This is match point. One more game away of stepping forward and eliminating the red robots out of the Snapdragon Pro Series Mobile Masters.
Oh my goodness, Team Falcons, nicely done by them. No Lord, no. I mean, Sanford has done it a couple of times actually. A couple of times. Well,
There
last
you
season.
go.
What?
Show XP Kufra. Gonna go
Oh my god, dude!
Dude, I'm about to cream.
Oh,
Quick,
dude,
LaFell,
this
explain
is-
the drafts.
You know what, guys? I gotta say, BTR are not connected, but we have that synergy, man.
We do.
It's like we have a screen to connect us.
Maybe we don't hate each other.
Maybe.
No, it's only just, that's just the you and me thing, LaFell, you know?
People hate me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't like you that much.
What?
Whoa,
man.
Hey,
you
that's
don't like
offensive.
the analyst?
That's too much.
You know what? You're not.
Look for BTR, good. Abyssal Arrow, though. Probably gonna get first blood here over to Ogwen. Moreno picking up a kill with their comfort pick. Now Light able to escape. FLPH walks up, baits out that flicker. So 2 flickers and another Abyssal Arrow with an Earth Shatter from Luke.
We talked about the 2000 early game gold lead. Okay, right? Light on the Khalid, very aggressive. Moreno getting the skill shots back as well. There was a little bit of a highlight from LaFell pointing at a certain emblem. Wait a second, it's gonna wait.
Uh-oh, chain CC over to Annabelle, and that's a kill for Ogwen. Luke trying to run away. Annabelle, or maybe he's trying to just clear out a lot of the jungle camps from the side of Team Falcons. I guess we'll get to see Luke now jumping in again, going to be kicked out as well. Able to get locked down with the Blade Surge too. Luke taken down. Light still in the back there. That's going to be the Shadow kill. Walking coming in as well. Retribution. Annabelle winning it out. Now jumping on the Caltese with a trap on him. It's a kill over to Moreno, who's looking for more. Team Falcons losing out in this chaotic duel, but Moreno is going to be caught, and that's a shutdown for few.
So they could get a good trade back.
Joke's on you. It's not weird.
Diversion play though.
Okay, Shadow Kill reading it through over to Few as well. Pops in the oh, great arrow from Moreno. Again, the trap will deal with him, and it's another one for Luke as he gets the Earth Shatter. Light picks up the kill. Another arrow landing on the FLPH as he goes in for the weighted dragon and the flicker out, but Moreno's going for the chase over to Ogwin. BTR, it almost seems like they heard what we said. They gotta play as individuals. Yeah, no teamwork. Just go in.
Just go in. 2-0
For
trade.
Falcons, if they are trying to play for Super Marco, BTR will have such a significant lead by the time he gets that. Yeah, that's a diversion into the back. NFL reads it out. Few takes it all alone. Flickers out. Now Luke's looking for the play. Has the Earth Shatter. The trap on Ogwin now is that's going to be Light jumping in on a FLPH. Luke able to get the onward. Ogwin going to be taken very low. Raging Sandstorm over to 2. Few very low and immobilized down by the Primal Wrath as Moskov gets a turret down below. But that's about it. NFL wants to look for that sweet vengeance, but won't be able to get it. Another turret falling in the mid lane.
3-0 trade plus this turret taken down. Bigetron. What
into the back. Do they read it out? Luke sees it. They go for the purple buff, not for the kill. Missile arrow lands on Super Marco. No Purify on Marco now as Light walks in again. Earth Shadow, Raging Sandstorm. View able to flicker out to safety, but FLPH is going to be caught by the trap now as Annabelle walks up. Doesn't get it. Shadow kill still. Whoa. All in aggression from BTR.
Yeah, they're not letting Team Falcons breathe at all. They're stuck in their nest right now. What?
Earth Shatter flicker. Luke finding the kill onto Marcos. FLPH goes for the way to dragon, but now gets gunned down by Yaman, who's looking for another FLPH falls as well. Bigetron Esports have wiped Team Falcons out 11 minutes, and they are on the board in this best of 5.
Speaking of revenge, ladies and gentlemen, it was up to match point. Team Falcons had one game.
So for me, honestly, looking at both, I would say in terms of synergy, Falcons definitely does have more synergy. But it's just that Bigetron, they have answers with against their picks. So personally for me, you know what? If I trust Bigetron, they will betray me. So I'm gonna go for Falcons for this one. So that Bigetron can win, right? Marco.
You didn't see that, but I just dapped LaFell up.
Oh boy. I mean, let's see whether or not this is going to be it. This could be a conclusion. This could be an equalization. It's a 50-50 chance in the drafts. It's all about execution here. We're going to leave it to our professionals at the mic, at the desk, our casters, Mirko, and as well as...
You can't just land mid-map. Ooh, Light gonna be caught, able to flicker out. Luke all alone. Primal Wrath won't save him here. He will deal a little bit more damage, as now it's that Nether Realm that comes in. Annabelle taken low. A Blade Surge coming down. Annabelle running away. Ogwin, one punch over with the flicker. Shadow kill from Annabelle. Oh, it's a big mistake from Annabelle. It did not follow through, and now Team Falcons have that 1.3k gold lead.
Yeah, Shadow kill onto the minion. Wait, that's a boom.
Yeah, Tsunami Slam, FLPH taking down, Moreno picking up the kill. Another one as Aman lands the SOD from downtown.
Okay, it sucks. But again, both these teams on the next neutral objective. This time, though, FLPH has a level ahead of Annabelle. Let's see if that plays into account here.
Yeah, it's going to be very tough to walk in. Kyle, Soul Sever, and the Red Tree. Luke pinned down. They're all going to be all hitting over to Luke. No Primal Wrath available. Team Falcons 1,800 gold lead now.
Okay.
Light walks in, but FLPH just flickers out of it now. Possible re-engage. Tsunami Slam coming down, but it's only onto FLPH as Luke walks up with the Earth Shatter. Nether Realm coming down too. Luke, does he have the Primal Wrath? Does he want to utilize it? Seems like it's just going to be a disengage, and Super Marco will be able to take a turret down below with no traits available. Annabelle walks back up, pops into Red Tree, and the Shadow kill Luke! 3-man Earth Shatter. Instant Purify from Few as Kyle is able to escape. Now Zaman walks back up against Ogwin. Pinned down one more time. Spirit Misery, and Iman picks another up. Super Marco coming in for the clean out. Zaman force Moreno taken down.
No way.
Another one for Marco as he looks for Iman. Few gets a shutdown. Annabelle unable to get the kill. Only just a shutdown onto Few. 4 for 2.
In 5 seconds, Super Marco went 2-0-3. Really?
Escape. Super Marco now going to be caught in the Shadow kill. Annabelle just a little bit of poke, not enough to all in. Meanwhile, turret up top taken down. It's an all in with the fist crack from Ogwin. That's Annabelle taken down. Light walks out. Tsunami Slam coming down, but another realm is right there. Iman piercing through with the help of Luke's Primal Wrath. FLPH comes in for the side. An all in from Team Falcons ends up with a 2-0 for them.
Okay, Iman still doing damage onto Kaltiz in the back
Clear
line.
as well. Clear is going to be on the Moskov. You can see Iman already dealing with wave up top there. FLPH gets popped in. Open goes up to the crack, but it's only onto Luke. Shadow kill, as that's going to be like popping a Tsunami Slam. NetherRealm already dealt with as Luke pops into Primal Wrath. As Super Marco dashing in again. Luke forced to flicker out as the Lord continues the charge. Kaltiz gets that Blade Surge down. Moreno's looking for the play. Won't be able to find it. Lord into bottom lane, marching into the base. That's Kyle over to Annabelle, who's going to be taken down. Light walks up, flickers out back to safety. Base is open. The Cannon is dealt with. Again, and Mon sliced. Blinking out. Wave up top. Another one. Concentrated energy for Marco.
Okay, there's still a wave marching down in the top lane. They're gonna get that turret as well. Annabelle is down for 20 seconds. Can the rest of the Bigetron members defend this?
They're looking to clear the way. So far, Blade Surge! Luke able to flicker out the safety. Fist crack there. Super Marco on the base. The minions are all crashing down. Even with the Primal Wrath, it is all over for Bigetron Esports as Team Falcons fly past this stage to the semifinals.
And that's GG well played for Team Falcons P.